Hello everyone, it's Ryan at West Ham Fan TV. Can't believe I'm doing one of these videos already. It only seems like 5 minutes ago I was just talking about the transfer window shutting. But as you all know, it's back open now. Difficult time of the year this one, especially this season for West Ham. We ain't in really panic buy mode really at the moment. I mean, we've got a good squad. We've got players coming back now. A couple of injuries, only Sacco, Lanzini out now for, looks like, long term, which is a shame for Lanzini. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through a few transfer rumours that I've seen. If I've missed any out, please comment below and just let me know, and then I can mention in my next video. So what I'm going to do is going to start off with a couple of strikers that we've been linked with over the last few days. First one, Loic Remy from Chelsea. With Sacco being injured, Loic Remy for me on loan would be a great signing. Whether Chelsea would want to let him go, especially with the current situation they're in at the moment, but Gus Hiddink, you know, he might not fancy him. He might want to bring his own players in January. So I know he's been linked with Newcastle as well. He's obviously played there before. It might be something that could happen. I'd like to see it because I think he'll be a direct replacement for Sacco, and we know he'll score goals. The other striker that we mentioned on Post-Match Pint the other day was Wilfred Bony from Man City. They're talking about 5 million for him. When you think in today's market, especially what City paid for him, 5 million's a steal. And once again, just like Loic Remy, he can score goals, he's big, he's strong, and for me would be a direct replacement for Sacco. So yeah, I mean, they're two strikers there. Another one as well is Zaza from Juventus. I've seen a lot of people comment on our videos about him. I don't really know much about him, I'll be honest. I know he's 24, Italy international. He's not really involved in Juventus this much this season. So if he wants to get game time to try to push to get into the Euros with Italy, there may be a move to the Premiership club like West Ham where he'd get a few chances. Might be a good move for him. And I think I'm not saying we're in desperate need of a striker, but with Sacco being out, I think we definitely need a backup. For me, Jelavic is not the greatest backup to have. A few people might disagree, but I just think we can do a lot better than someone like Jelavic. Andy Carroll at the moment, finding form. So yeah, I mean, Valencia plays him out wide. So we definitely need a striker in. I can only see a loan signing coming in. Just move on to another couple of players that I've seen. We'll start off with Gökhan Töre from Beşiktaş. Obviously, Slaven Bilic knows him. We had a bid rejected, according to reports. He's a Turkey international winger, 23 years old. Like I said, Bilic knows about him. From what I've seen of him, I think he'd really suit West Ham, especially with players like Dimitri Payet around him, getting him on the wing. You know, he'd give players like Antonio a bit of confidence as well to play with people like him. So I really think that could be a good move for West Ham. Apparently they're going to hold out now to the summer, but you never know. You never know. I know David Sullivan and David Gold have both said we're not going to spend in this window, but it's West Ham. You know, we always find money from somewhere and pull out a deal. Another player as well, another midfielder, is Jonjo Shelvey. Obviously at Swansea, left out the squad on Saturday against Man United. I do like Jonjo Shelvey. Obviously England international, good player, can pass the ball, score goals, but they're looking at £10 million for him. Now, for me, he's in that bracket of overpriced English players. I don't think he's worth 10 million. And with the midfielders we've got already, I can't see the benefits of spending that sort of money and having someone like Jonjo Shelvey in the squad. Nothing against him. I think he is a good player, but with our midfielders at the moment, I don't see why we'd spend that sort of money on him. But you never know. Keep an eye on that one. Another one is Honda from AC Milan, Japanese international. attacking midfielder, plays out on the right, I believe. If we can get him in, I mean, they're talking about a free transfer. I mean, I've seen other clubs linked with him, like Spurs and Everton, I think. So we'll probably have a battle on our hands for it. But I think with us at the moment, the way we're playing, the players we're attracting, the stadium we're going to, just this season, being part of the last season at Bowling, will attract a lot of players. So, and the ambition of the club as well, I think is going to attract a lot of players. So, yeah, I mean, maybe, I mean, give us your thoughts on the players that I've mentioned so far. But yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. Another player as well is the Leeds right back, Sam Byram. Now, he's 22 years old. I've seen quite a lot of him. He's an Essex boy. He actually supports West Ham as well. So, £5 million is not really a bad investment from what I've seen of him. He could be a future right back for West Ham for years, just like Aaron Creswell when we got him from Ipswich. The thing is with Jenkinson this season, from what I've seen of him, last season I was saying, yeah, sign him on a permanent. This season I just don't see it. I just don't see it. He's not the same player. I don't know what it is with him. I don't know if he's been lacking in confidence. But, I mean, James Tompkins, as we know, has been solid at right back this season. But we know it's not his natural position. So to get someone in like Sam Byram, cheap as well for a young English player, I think that'd be a really good deal. I'd like to see that one happen. Definitely like to see that one happen. A few other rumours of players that we've been linked with. Frank Lampard. Do I really need to say more? Can't see that one happening. Just the papers here once again. He's at New York City. Season's over. Looking for a loan back to the Premiership. Definitely not going to see him at West Ham. He's 37 years old. We all know the relationship he's got with the West Ham fans. I think Lampard himself wouldn't come to West Ham. And I don't think a majority of the fans wouldn't welcome him back. Another player as well. Our old foe, Steven Gerrard. Once again, looking for a move back to the Premiership because this season's finished in America. 35-year-old. Listen, Gerrard is a quality player. Probably, well, his best years are behind him now. But would he fit into our system? Would he fit into our midfield? I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but it's Steven Gerrard, he's still world class. Listen, we see it his last season at Liverpool. He couldn't even get in their team. So, with all the players we've got, I just couldn't see that happening. Definitely not see that happening. So them two, I think, I'll be very surprised that happen. Another name as well, Ronaldinho. The only way I could see this deal happening, and the only reason we would get him, is for shirt sales and just to say Ronaldinho played for West Ham. Once again, another player coming to the end of his career, world class on his day, could probably still do a job in the Premiership. I'm not saying I wouldn't want him at West Ham, but we're trying to build a squad for the future going into the Olympic Stadium. People like Ronaldinho will come here for 6 months, get a bit of money, sell shirts, and that'll be it. So them three are definitely out of the question. We'll probably get linked with Ali Bayor as well, so I'll save that for another video. But if you've seen all my videos before, you know my thoughts on him anyway. One more before I go. The old boy, Ravel Morrison. Now, this has caused a bit of controversy on our channel because we had a discussion about him a few weeks ago. And most of us were all in favour of him coming back. Me, personally, it's a split one because I know he had his chance at West Ham. The talent is there. We all know the talent's there. It's just his head. But would someone like Slaven Bilic, Julian Dix, would they be able to curb that temperament? You never know. Free transfer. Imagine him with players like Dimitri Payet, Lanzini, Song. I could see him fitting in West Ham, but I can understand a lot of reasons why we shouldn't bring him back. So that's another one to keep our eyes out on. And he does keep putting pictures up on Instagram of him in his West Ham shirt. And I know he's just agreed to play in Mark Noble's testimonial as well. So you never know. We'll see how that one goes. But I mean, yeah, that's it for transfers coming into the club that I've seen today. If I've missed any out, comment below. And like I said, I'll mention them on my next video, give you my thoughts on them. Just quickly before I go, players departing the club. Matt Jarvis, obviously gone now. Norwich, 2.5 million. For me, it's a good deal. I think Jarvis come to us with a big price tag, big reputation, and he never lived up to it. If it was his fault or not, from what I see when he played, he tried, but I just didn't think he ever settled in at West Ham. I know Big Sam kept changing positions, and so no, good luck to him at Norwich. Norwich are a good club, and they've got a decent player there. Diego COYI come back from NK Dons yesterday, and he's gone straight back out on loan to Charlton. So that's a good move for him. Good Championship club. Get a bit more experience, because I think he has got a future at West Ham, definitely. He's a good player. So, yeah, good luck to him. Andy Carroll. See, this morning he's been linked with a move to either Newcastle or Sunderland. Like we said on Post-Match Pint, can't see the Sunderland one happening just for... He's a Geordie boy. He's a Newcastle boy through and through. So, I don't think that will happen. The price that they're talking about, 18 million, is a lot of money for Andy Carroll. We paid £15 million for him, and he's had injury hit time at West Ham. The thing is, at the moment, he's playing really well. And do we take that gamble of getting rid of him and getting 18 million, or do we take that gamble of keeping him and hoping it works out? Because like I said, we earn all our money back, plus a little bit extra. So that's a tough one. Personally, for me, I would love to see Andy Carroll stay. I think he's going to have a good second half to the season for West Ham. Once we get Lanzini back on that pitch, Dimitri Payet flinging balls in, Antonio, Moses, I think Carroll will go on now to get... I could see him getting between 10 and 12 goals for the rest of the season. The last one, Mario Zarate. For me personally, I wouldn't sell him. I'd keep him to the end of the season at least. But they're talking about between 5 and 6 million. He's 28. Malaga are the team that's linked with him. I could see that one happening. If that was to free up money for the Toure deal, then I'll be happy with that. But like I said, I like Zarate. Good player. Last couple of weeks, his attitude's dropped, stunk a bit, and I know a lot of people, we've said it on Post-Match Point, I've seen a few people saying it on other West Ham forums and that, and we all sort of see, but we know the talent's there. So that's an interesting one. But yeah, that's it for people departing the club. I can see people like Joey O'Brien maybe leaving, going up to Sunderland, Big Sam. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, I'll leave that there. This is just going to be a quick roundup video. I'll do another one later on in the week when I see more transfers. But yeah, don't forget, comment below. Anyone I've missed out, anyone you want to see us sign, let us know. We'll always discuss it. We've got the social show now, which is really good. So you can get involved on that. And yeah, I'll leave it there. I mean, have a look at last week's videos, Post-Match Pint Liverpool, all the fan cams. Like I said, on the social, doing really well at the moment. We're loving it. And we want to bring you so much more content, especially in this season. We've got loads of ideas coming up. So yeah, subscribe to our channel, West Ham Fan TV. Follow us on Twitter, @West Ham Fan TV. Website, westhamfan.tv. Yeah, I think that's it. The store, got to mention the store. We've got T-shirts now. We've had a few orders already, which is going really well. So yeah, just go onto our website, or it's just, if you search store.westhamfan.tv. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. I won't bore you too much. If I have, let me know, because I'll spark it up a bit more next time. But yeah, once again, thanks for all your support over the past year. And yeah, see you on our next video. Come on, you irons.